Programming and logic. The majority of devices we use today are built on programming. Programming language have changed significantly during the past few decades. This modification could be referred to as a life-changing evolution. Logical thinking is one of the most necessary skills for success in programming. There are many ways to improve your programming logic, but the most important thing you can do for your kids is encourage them to start early. Logical thinking starts in childhood. Playing chess, solving simple puzzle, working through Sudoku puzzle, and other similar games enhance logical thinking skills. K programming language. Different programming language enable programmers to write code that computers understand. According to a survey by Statista, the top 5 programming language that developers use are JavaScript, HTML, SQL, Python, TypeScript. Number 1. JavaScript. This language is used in every major web browser. JavaScript allows you to add complex features to a web page such as content updates, interactive maps, and animated graphics, develop games, and more. HTML and CSS. These languages are used to create web page and web application. You will use HTML or hypertext markup language to build web page structures, while CSS or cascading style sheets could enable you to determine the page styling. SQL. SQL standards for structured query language and is used to commonly with the database bases including updating and retrieving data. Python. Python programming is often used in machine learning. Web development is a desktop application. Python is a popular language among beginners, as a syntax is a readability, easy to learn. It is known as a object-oriented programming language. TypeScript. TypeScript is a free open source programming language developed by Microsoft and superset of JavaScript. It's used for developing large applications. Is programming hard? Much like learning any other kind of language, programming takes effort and consistency. Anecdotally, you may hear that gets easier to learn other coding language or build mastered your first. And good news is that there are courses geared to any language level, from small children to experience programming who wants to expand into new language. Programmer Career Roadmap. Reading about algorithm and data structures will be significantly improve your ability to return and use logic. It's also wonderful idea to think about the right algorithm. Try to think of several solutions or your own for sorting or searching difficulty. Next, contract your conversation with established algorithm. You can browse information on a target programming language will you read, comprehend, and practice algorithm. Understanding standard data structures like arrays, linked list, FIFO, hash, maps, and more also crucial. Break slide. Slide. Being successful developer is a programming requires having a solid understanding of logic. Depending on where you work, you may or may not employ more algorithm. You probably won't have to deal with the complicated algorithms if you are a web designer. But you might if you are front end developer or a back end developer. Look at other look at the other people code. Number 1, programming offers numerous problem solving method and observing others' perspective is crucial for advancement. GitHub provides a platform to view numerous Git projects. Practice algorithm is an finite set of operations used to solve problems, and practicing simple problems can improve logic. Learn programming paradigms. Learning programs such as object-oriented paradigms, OOP, and functional programming provides blueprint for project creations and problem solving. Think to solve. Programming involves solving problems by breaking them down into smaller ones, and using pseudocodes in programs or papers can enhance focus and efficiency. Learn about data structures and algorithms. Studying structures enhance problem solving strategies and software efficiency, while playing games like chess and practicing mathematics can be enhance problem solving ability. So ang programming logic nagpalagway kini sa mga bag-o nga kanang paggamit sa program o kanang base sa ako kini ang mga paggamit sa programa mga modern and and grabe kalaw mga lengguwahe ini ug base sa akong gisuwat sa PPT ang programming na logika kinagabase kini sa paggamit sa mga bag-ong lengguwahe karon o pag-coding na grabe kalalom ng mga istorya. So for me, programming and logic is really important, because if you using logic in programming, ang program nimo kay mo malalom undi masabtan ug mahimog unique ang imong giprogram. Tapos ang imong giprogram mas masabtan kay karon naman ang panahon ginagamit ang mga logic na lengguwahe, ang paggamit sa mga pareha sa mga Java, Python, HTML ug daghan pang mga moderno na paggamit or gamiton para mag-program or encoding sa mga bagong lengguwahe or logic na site. So that's all. So mauro to ako nasabtan. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye. I'm Andy Mark L. Cresco. This is UCC.